when I go in, every job I've gone into, whether it be as a hospital administrator or in association work, my first meeting with my staff is twofold. One, to gain respect, you give respect, and two, you never belittle someone publicly, you offer constructive criticism privately.
Well, certainly you need to be willing to change, you need to listen, you need to look at blind spots you may have.
Innovation has to be part of your culture, so I constantly push the envelope. You have to look at the status quo and say, hey, is there a better way to do that?
There are certain things that every leader possesses. One of them is character. I mean, you're asking people to put their lives or their livelihood in your hands. A good leader will make the sum of the parts greater than the parts.
Leaders do really spark. That's what I do at the zoo. I spark the team to keep them going and focused in a way that meets our strategic goals. We have a great professional team at the zoo, and all I have to do is just keep them focused and managed along our strategic goals and what we want to do, and then they take it and run from it from there. So I think staying out of their way is a really good thing too.
In order to spark innovation, you have to give employees enough room to be creative and enough room to fail. And you have to be motivated and you have to instill upon them this idea to think outside the box. Ask questions of why you're doing things. Ask questions as to why your clients are doing something, and not penalize them each time they fail.
Sometimes as a leader it's hard not to give your input when you are comfortable knowing that you have the right answer. But that's not healthy for company growth and long-term sustainability of the company. You have to have other people involved. They have to own something and get a feeling of accomplishment and comfortability with solving problems.
I think it's always being able to look around the corner and to see what is going on in the external environment, and then coming up with creative ways to approach the things that are going to hit you, and they will.
I try to create an environment where every team member is important, and once you do that, everybody knows that they have a say in what we're doing as a company or as a product. What that does then is that it allows them to become passionate about what we're doing and share my passion. My team shares the same passion that I do for our customer base, for our products, and for our company.
I think first of all you have to lead by example. Secondly, you have to have the vision of where you want to take the company. Thirdly, you have to have the desire and determination and the fortitude. And lastly, you have to be proactive.
My responsibility is to put the right people in the right jobs, to make sure that we have a team that can not only work together, but that that can innovate, and obviously we need to provide the resources for that.
Sometimes you can get distracted out there and lose your way, and I think staying on point, staying focused and communicating everything that you do transparently and trying to get as many people to buy into that. I think that's, for me, really important to being a smart nonprofit in the 21st century.
Oftentimes it requires a leader to be able to see the future that nobody else sees. And once they see that future, it's up to them, whether they do it themselves or they can bring a team together, it's up to them to be able to build the capabilities, build an organization that would allow you to achieve that future.